Yo, what's up, y'all? Today is October 14th. Sorry for the late post. Just been busy with a lot of stuff today. But today I'm just going to go over the trade setup we took today. I'm also going to be explaining some other setups that you could have taken. Obviously, I was kind of not in the right mindset today as a person. Obviously, I'm trying to be transparent as possible to you guys. Um, yeah, to be honest, it just wasn't my best day, even though we did take a win. Mentally, I was just not there today. So, if that makes sense to y'all guys. So, obviously, coming into price today, I did see we did have a massive sell off. Obviously, we didn't trade Monday. It was a bank holiday, um, so Friday ends up leaving us a big ass dump off. I think we dumped Monday as well. No, just Friday. So and then we leave behind a 4 hour FEG. Obviously, I'm looking for a continuation short from here, possibly. Once we go down to the lower time frame, this is a very key thing. So this is a new day opening gap, and this is somewhere where price really wants to reject off from. Really wants to fill it, then it'll reject to the opposite side of liquidity. My kind of draw was here, but I do kind of get the idea why we kind of reverse off from here. I've only had, yeah, I mean, I already know that, but maybe something you guys want to get write it down or something. But it's very key. Prices want to fill it, then reverse from there. So yeah, I kind of had conviction that we're going to go down here, but we end up not. So yeah, now let's go over the setup. Couple setups actually today. So market opens, we end up dumping at market open. We end up leaving a lot of highs, London high and all these other highs here. Obviously the 4 hour bearish here, and obviously equilibrium price as well. So this is EQ of price 0.5 range. So right here is where price kind of wants to rebalance to stay in between. So yeah, so longs did play good out today. Played really good today actually. So yeah, so I'm gonna explain the moves you could have caught, why this works, why this doesn't work. So obviously we do have a lot of draws higher. Um, Obviously I had a really good conviction that we were gonna fill this gap and even possibly go lower. We end up just selling off right away. There was really no entry for us here, no 5 minute tap, no nothing. So yeah, that's kind of what we had to go through when it came down to price. Um, and yeah, I kind of want to explain now why this first one. I end up not taking this, but I just want to explain to you guys why this works as well. So this is considered a mech model. Cohen mentors use it. So obviously this is a kind of model that takes you into the fair value gap. It's not gonna it's gonna take you to the 5 minute FEG, possibly reverse from there. So obviously this is the first presented 5 minute FEG. Obviously the first presented for value gap at any time frame is gonna be the most important for value gap. This 5 minute is just the one that's here, and then this one is gonna be the first presented as well. So now I'm kind of explaining you guys why this model kind of works and why I didn't kind of take it, because to be honest, I just didn't like it. And from here, I kind of want to reverse the model. Obviously, we do have 5 minutes to flip. That's why I'm going to talk about this one right here. But yeah. So there's 2 1 minute FUG. I just kind of made the fair value gap bigger. There's no 2 minute, no 3 minute. So yeah. So we end up filling the new day opening gap. We create there's a 1 minute FEG here. There's an SMT in the 1 minute FEG. ES takes a low, NQ does not. We end up inverting this gap. So my entry would have been off here, or you could have had your entry off here, and then stops at right here. And then you're taking this trade up to the first presented 5 minute FEG, because that's the most conviction you're gonna have. Because this is where price tends want to reverse from, and then continue lower as well. Continue going to this low, and possibly the other low I had conviction in. But yeah. So that's considered a mech model. You kind of want to take the trade into the 5 minute FEG. So we get the 1 minute change of state, 1 minute inversion flip, SMT, 1 minute for value gap tap, and then we kind of have a move back up from there. So either you take it on inversion or take it on tap. I didn't take any, didn't really like it. Obviously, I was not in the right mental today. But yeah, that was kind of the conviction around it. We also we're filling the new day opening gap, which was key. So yeah, now I'm gonna talk about this trade. I kind of really didn't use any confluence on this one. I didn't end up taking this one, but I just want to kind of explain why this works as well. So once we flip, both of the 5 minute, first presented 5 minute, and the other 5 minute. Obviously, you have to pay attention if there's other for value gaps, higher time frame for value gaps right there. But on the 5 minute time frame, you have to wait for the candle close. So once we flip the first presented 5 minute, wait for the candle close, then enter off there, then run this trade up to London high. So that was kind of the trade that that also could have worked. I ended up not taking that as well, just being patient, waiting for the A plus A plus. So now let me just delete all this. Obviously, the setup works. Be patient, be disciplined, and wait for this setup to present itself. Yeah, so these all work. We could have continued lower, we could have continued higher. Obviously, if price wanted to go lower, we could have respected the first presented 5 minute and then continue lower. Price didn't want that, and we just bullish higher. So obviously, this was a good reversal model here. Obviously, I've been trading a lot more differently since I first started. For me in the beginning, I would have probably taken this and then taken up to the high, but the probability of that happening from a day to day is very low probability. You kind of want to be waiting for confirmation on the higher time frames instead of just taking this on like blindly. I'm not saying blindly, but like obviously we're balancing. This probably works all the time, but to have conviction and time again is kind of hard to build that conviction. So I've been doing a lot of continuation models recently, and they've been really working for me. And I've realized that just being a little bit more patient, being more disciplined, the trade's gonna work out for you. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go into the trade setup. So we end up trading higher. Obviously, we end up missing London high. Yes, since I'm taking London high, but I do have conviction that we're gonna go higher from there. So obviously, the bearish outlook's out the window. Whatever we had planned is out the window. So this is completely new boundaries. Obviously, these are all the highs I want to see get taken. The last high is gonna be kind of EQ and London high. So that price that ends up getting left behind. We end up getting a really good continuation model from here. So obviously having a really good conviction that price is gonna go up is very key, very key. So yeah, so price end up leaving a 15-minute FEG. Now let me go here. So price leaves behind a 15-minute bullish FEG. Now what do we want from here? So I kind of want I want us to come down, sweep liquidity in the 15-minute FEG, which is here. Price comes down, sweeps 15-minute FEG right there. When I'm having a change of state, having conviction in this trade is very important because having an inversion here is very iffy. There was a couple, I think there's a one right here to my understanding. Yeah, so there was a 1 minute here, a 1 minute inversion here. Inversion, let me see if there's a 3 actually. No, not really. Okay, so there's a 1 minute inversion, and yeah, and just the automatic flip from there. So obviously having the stops at the CE of the 15-minute FEG is going to be the lowest point where you want to see price really go to. Obviously there's this little 1 minute here, so this is also going getting rebalanced as well. So you could have put your stops possibly right there. Up to you, up to the trader. Obviously I think there's a 5. Yeah, there's obviously that big 5 right there. So obviously up to you where you want to place your stops. Having really good conviction in this trade is very important. So I have really good conviction. Obviously we get the change of state, we get the 1 minute inversion. I'm having conviction on this, so I'm taking it off the bullish candle up. So we really get a good bullish candle up. Price rejects off the first one inversion here, respects his 1 minute, respects the 15-minute, and we end up having a bull run back up, going break even at the high, possibly at this high as well. So you could have gone break even at that high, and then letting the trade run. Obviously the trade is going up to London high, so that's 63 points for you guys right there. Yeah, it's just all about conviction, confidence, and being patient in the setups. That's all I can say. And yeah, if you really want to be a successful day trader, a successful person in general, you really have to focus on what you do outside the markets. I've kind of been in a down period the last 3 months, and I've just want to be really transparent. And yeah, overall, it just hasn't been good. The trading hasn't been good to me at all. But as you can see, I've been developing a lot, and I've been learning a lot. So yeah, so this trade convict had a sweep, um, respecting 15-minute bullish FEG, having good draw and liquidity, which was London high, and 1 minute inversion and 1 minute change of state, going break even at the high, then having the draw and liquidity either the low aiming fruit or London high. So that was about it. That was the trade setup for today that I ended up taking. Obviously, we do have obviously the 5 minute flip here that you could have taken, or right here the MEC model up to the 5 minute FEG, because from there it could have possibly reversed down from there. But you have conviction that's going to go up there. By all means, take that trade. But yeah, it's all about confidence and self belief. That's all I have to say. Um, Simply just be patient and follow your rules. I know it's easier said than done, and I know sometimes it can be hard. It could be really hard to wake up in the morning. It could be really hard to follow your rules. It could be really hard to stay patient. But all I can say is just not give up. Stay true to yourself. Believe in yourself, and always be happy and love yourself. Importantly, so yeah. So that's the trade recap for today. Um, I'm getting one more eval. I'm getting a couple more evals. So the fundeds are gone. So I'm just gonna get the evals again, try to pass them, and then yeah. So we'll see what happens from there. Um, and yeah, it's all about trading good, trading like a trader. Be patient for the setup, and don't overthink everything. So yeah. So that's October 14th trade recap. Please join the Discord and leave me in the Discord in the bio, Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff. So I'll catch y'all.